the bookshelf is complete. There was only a few books that I could not fit on the bookshelf, so I'm gonna be finding these 4 books a new home. We have Escaping Exodus by Nikki Drayden, Lilac Girls by Martha Hall Kelly, The Girl in the Still Courses by Katie Cross, and The Good Girl by Mary Kabuka. Don't think I said that right, but I figured now that we have this complete, I should give you a little tour. And most of this shelf is VHSs, and then the bottom 3 are my DVDs. So I'm not really gonna go too in depth with them, but I will scan over them in case you're curious as to what movies I have. Because I am really into VHSs, and yes, I do still watch these. Most of them are Disney, but then down here we have my other ones, and then we have the movies and Sims video games that whenever I bought them and they still came in CDs. But yeah. It's already a tight fit for everything on this shelf. So it's official that we're gonna need a new shelf if we want any more books especially. So on this top shelf is mainly my husband's books, but we have our wedding champagne with a bunch of paper cranes in it from our wedding, but these are his books. Not really gonna go too in depth with these, but yeah. And then we have, this is my main shelf, and yes, this is a baby shark. At university, we were dissecting some nurse sharks, and the nurse shark I was dissecting had a baby in it. So I, like the creep I am, I kept it. And it's sitting right next to On the Origins of Species by Charles Darwin, because that just seems fitting. But behind that, we have Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan, Dolly by Dolly Parton, Marley and Me by John Grogan, This Is My America by Kim Johnson, White Rage by Carol Anderson, Save the Cat writes a novel by Brody, The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, Silver Blade by Gardner, Crazy Rich Asians, the first book by Kevin Kwan, Dracula by Bram Stoker, Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart, and this random book from a yard sale, Murder Runs in the Family by Anne George. Like, that cover just looks like a good or a really bad murder mystery book. Either way, I'm really interested in it. And then we have Wicked by Gregory McGuire. Then we have the 3 Hunger Games books that I have. I don't have my favorite one, which is a shame, which is Catching Fire, but I'll get that soon. I found these at Goodwill, which was amazing. And then behind my wedding Mickey ears, we have my other set of books, which we have Honeybee Democracy, which was a book I had to read in university, The Bee Book, it's a coffee table book all about bees. We have Chopsticks by Jessica Anthony. We have The Girls by Emma Klein, The Novel Editing Workbook, White Fragility by Robin DiAngelo. Don't think that's how you say it, but you know. 3 Dark Crowns by Blake. All Boys Aren't Blue by George Johnson. Night World by L.J. Smith, Changeless by Gail Carriger, The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, The Nest by Cynthia Sweeney, Devil Wears Prada by Lauren Weisenberger, The Mermaid Chair by Sue Monk Kidd, and Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig. And then moving down to the next shelf, it's more of our like books we read growing up, except for the selection series right there. Ooh, big sun flare. Except for the selection series right there, because I just couldn't fit it up there and I didn't have any other books that I wanted to get rid of. So, yeah. So first we have Up, the little golden book, because that was what our wedding theme was Up. And then all in the middle we have The Jungle Book and The Jungle Book, so the Disney version and the classic version. And we have a Bob Ross children's book where he paints a picture. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that out. We have a Mr. Rogers poem book. And then I have all of my American Girl doll books that I have. That I had all these growing up and stuff. And we have some Aesop's Fables. And then, like I said, the selection series. And then we have the Velveteen Principles, a Q&A book, the Danger Box, and then we have Caddy Woodland, which was a book I had to read growing up. Then we have some of the Animorphs, which was one of my favorite series growing up. And then just some random little books that I've had. This one's my favorite, even though I would have preferred an NSYNC book. You know, I'll take Backstreet Boys if I need to. And then all these, we have some zines back here from different artists. And then these are all of my husband's books that he had growing up. And then down here are just some random books that he has. So not really that interesting. But yeah, that is the whole bookshelf. I did end up putting some books on this thing. These books are books I want to create things with, so not actually read. But these books, I got this one, The Great Alone, and The Year of Love, as simply decorative, because I liked the titles. And then we have my Butterflies and Moth book. We have The Odyssey. We have Parasite Rex, which was another book I had to read in university. And then we have some magazines and playbills down here that I like. So yeah, that's all the books. Not that big of a thing, but you know, I had to do this anyway, so I figured I would bring you along. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun organizing it, but I also don't want to do it again anytime soon. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great morning or evening whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!